Welcome to Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Hour number 3.
A lot of people tell you hour number 3 is the best of the
I'm going to
hours.
say today, hour number 3 is going to rock.
Solid hour.
I don't think you're going to hear anything better on the radio today, tomorrow, or all week. Listen right now because this is going to be cool.
We have a super special guest with us today. Joining us in studio is Anthony. Anthony, how are you doing today?
Good.
Just good, right? Is this your first time on the radio?
Yes.
All right. So, Anthony, we have you in here because there's a pretty cool event going on this weekend that you know a lot about. Tell me about last year and what was the event?
The run?
Yeah.
Last year I was the run starter and people would run.
Yeah.
That's right.
They would. It's Children's Cancer Network's Run to Fight Children's Cancer. Mm-hmm. And every year there is a
Race starter.
race starter, which was you.
And last year is me. And every year there's someone different.
Yeah.
And they honk a horn and then the race starts.
Oh, that's fantastic. You got to honk the horn and everything. So how old are you these days?
Right now?
Right now, how old are you?
Right now I'm 8.
Okay, you're 8.
He's got bling on. This is the coolest 8-year-old kid I've ever seen in my entire life.
Anthony rolls deep. So I'm going to drag Mom into this just a little bit here. So Anthony looks healthy, looks great. He's perfect in every way, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But when he was 3.5 years old, you heard, I'm guessing, something that parents never want to hear.
Definitely. One of the hardest things a parent will ever have to hear is your child has cancer, and it was extremely devastating for our entire family.
Yeah, and Anthony was diagnosed with lymphoblastic leukemia. Where is he right now in the treatment world on the cancer journey?
So Anthony did 2 years of treatment, and he is now 2 years in remission.
Hey!
All right.
You see Anthony put his hands up?
Yeah.
Like, I'm awesome.
Well, you know, I'm guessing you spend that much time in doctor's offices and hospitals getting poked all the time. It's pretty exciting when it's over.
There's no doubt.
So, Anthony, you were last year's race starter. What advice can you give this year's race starter, Kennedy? She couldn't be with us, but you know Kennedy.
This is the Run to Fight Children's Cancer.
Yeah, it's happening this weekend over in Mesa at Riverview. Yes. What advice would you give Kennedy as a race starter now that you are a veteran?
I'll tell her to have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Okay,
is awesome.
that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Now you've become a bit of a you're like a goodwill ambassador now for Children's Cancer Network.
Can you be that at 8 years old? That's a long title for an 8-year-old.
I've seen you do some pretty good work, right? Go around and talk to people about how important a Children's Cancer Network is to people. Martha, can you talk a little bit about what they do for families?
Yeah, so I think one of my favorite things about Children's Cancer Network is that the organization is there throughout treatment, and not just throughout treatment, but it's throughout the entire journey of the family, because when a child is diagnosed with cancer, it doesn't just go away. It doesn't just end when a treatment is over. It's a lifelong journey, and Children's Cancer Network is there to support those families through financial assistance, siblings programs, camps. So it's just there for the entire family.
When did you know something was wrong? How did you know something was wrong?
So Anthony wasn't feeling well for about 2 weeks. I feel like we are very, very close to my son, and I feel like I can pinpoint it all down. But I knew something was really wrong when I noticed bruises on his arms. And right away, we called the doctor and left a voicemail. But that night, of course, I Googled all of his symptoms, and it led to leukemia. And that night, I held my son, and I cried because I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. He has leukemia. And the very next day, our doctor called us back and told us to go to the emergency room, and it was confirmed that he had leukemia. So,
and the journey started then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing where you are today.
Yeah, it really is. And, our journey's a little different now. Now we want to give back. Anthony wants to give back. And it's just, we're just very fortunate to be where we are now and just looking forward to the future.
So this Saturday is the 15th annual Run to Fight Children's Cancer. There's a 10K. And there's also a 5K, and then I have the 0K. I just kind of walk around a little bit, and
Anthony's running the 10K.
He's got a lot of energy. I'll tell you what, a lot of energy, and going to run pretty darn fast. You can go to runtofightcancer.com, and you can still register to be a part of it. I'll be out there cheering along Anthony and Ellie Lai, another one of our amazing race starters, and this year's race starter Kennedy, all my super best friends.
Anthony, what do you want to be when you grow up?
First off, don't grow up. I apologize.
Stay a kid as long as you can.
Yeah.
But what are you
thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I kind of want to be an inventor, and I kind of want to be a peace officer. I don't know.
Okay.
How about
All right.
that?
Solid. I can live with that.
Okay.
Good work.
An inventor and a peace officer.
Yeah. You can do both.
We know people, Anthony. We're pretty powerful people here.
Yeah.
No, we have we don't know anybody. We're just kidding. We're just.
So, Anthony, what's something? Can I ask you? This is a kind of a serious question.
Yes.
Okay, but we've known each other a long time, so I think you're good with it. What would you tell somebody? What is it like to have cancer? What can you tell people? What is that like who they've never ever experienced it?
I can tell them that the first they got a shots, first 150 shots.
How many?
First they got 150 shots. It's hard.
Yeah. What was the best part though? What was the best part? How did you know that you'd beat it?
When me, my mom, and my dad, we bought this bell, and then when I beat cancer, I rang the bell, and now every day when people beat cancer, they ring it, and it says my whole entire says our name on it.
Really?
Donated it.
You guys donated the bell.
Yep.
Where is that bell at right now?
So the bell is at Banner Thunderbird.
At Banner Thunderbird. Okay. I've seen that as a thing. You get to ring the bell and the whole staff is there and everybody cheers and goes crazy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool of you to donate a bell for them down there, so you can help support even more of those kids as they come through.
He's a fighter. Let's talk to Dad for a sec. How hard did he fight? My goodness, it must have been excruciating to watch.
It was difficult, no doubt about it. Honestly, the resilience was insane. You never knew he was sick. He fought through everything. He dealt with everything like a champion, like a warrior. He's an amazing kid. He brought our family together, and every day, it was shocking to see. But he's a soldier.
I think there's something in having been around not just Anthony, but some of your friends that we've met down at CCN, that it kind of forces them to grow up a little bit quicker. One of the common threads I get in being around kids is they're mature for their age, because they kind of had to be. Have you seen that as well?
Oh, yeah, definitely. At just 3 years old, Anthony was just beginning to become independent, and then he got diagnosed with cancer, and then we had to take a lot of that independence away, and we had to explain to him why he had to take these medications, why he was going to the hospital. And some people can't even imagine telling their child, explaining all that to their child. But in our case, we had no choice.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite doctor or favorite nurse? Do you remember anybody from your treatments?
I have a favorite doctor, but and I do have a favorite nurse.
Mm-hmm. I have some favorite nurses too.
My favorite nurse is Miss Gabby, and
Miss Gabby.
my favorite doctor is
Freddie.
Dr. Freddie.
Yeah, good to give them a shout out. Okay, they're listening because everybody listens, Anthony.
They made you feel better.
Yeah, helped you along the way. Well, Anthony, we're excited. We're going to see you Saturday at the 15th annual Run to Fight Children's Cancer. Again, you can still sign up. You can come out. You can cheer these kids on. You can scream and shout. We have all kinds of like pom poms and things that we sit there and cheer for the kids as they compete in the run as well. It's happening at Mesa Riverview Park. It's like right outside where the Cubs play.
Oh, yeah.
Right over there.
Yep.
Right over there. That's an easy way to remember it. All right, cool. Anything else, Anthony? Did we leave anything out?
I want to say my favorite part about this year's run.
Please.
That my friend, he didn't have cancer, but he's gonna come because his mom, it works at Copperwood, and she's one of the coaches.
Oh, okay.
So I get to see my friend.
That's even better, huh? All right. Well, it's going to be an incredible Saturday. This Saturday morning. Again, if you need to know more, runtofightcancer.com. If you're a runner or if you just walk briskly like me, you can take a nice brisk walk around the lake. All right. Anthony, great to have you, Mom, Dad. Thanks for being here today. All right.
Anthony, you're awesome. You're awesome.
He
okay?
already knows. Listen, he already knows.
I'm just
Look
saying.
at the head. It's getting bigger.
You're awesome.
Thanks for being here, all of you. Outstanding, and looking forward to Saturday.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.